Dear child, our work is aimed at sending the best messages of comfort, motivation, hope, and peace, along with words from the Creator through His messengers. This message reaches you through your connection to the divine consciousness. If you believe in this connection that guides and protects you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel now, because believe me, you are in the right place. Every day, we are surrounded by people who wish us well, but also by many who pretend to be friends and approach us only to strike when the time is right. For this, our guardian angel is always on alert to guide us and immediately come to our defense. These defenders teach us in this moment how we should respond to these attacks. Type 555 if you trust in angelic protection. To those who slander you, let me say this: simply tell those who gossip behind your back, who judge and criticize your every move, that they have my admiration for the time they dedicate to you. Take a deep breath, count to 3, and say, I agree. This is the best defense against the deceit of fake people. Just try to keep your distance. Envy only corrupts those who feel it. Do not expose your wounds to everyone. Only a few will be genuinely interested in seeing you heal. Don't worry about those who hate you. Worry about those who pretend to appreciate you. Those who attack you behind your back do so because they believe they can't stand against you face to face. Celebrate your successes quietly. And if they want to believe you're failing, let them. If they walk away because of your sincerity, let them go. They only make room for the right people to enter your life. No one perceives your struggle or your affliction, but everyone sees your mistakes. So, do not worry about their opinions. Mockery is a trait of the ignorant who wish to feel superior. Brilliant minds discuss ideas. Small minds discuss others. Many fail the test of their own lives because they try to imitate others, without realizing that every trial comes with different questions. Never fear the enemy who attacks you. Fear the false friend who embraces you. Love your way of being. No one ever said you have to please everyone. Write amen to confirm. People are like stores. There's no point in having a beautiful facade if there's nothing valuable inside. No one knows the leaks in a house until they live in it. That's why it's better not to judge anyone. It's better to be hated for who you are than loved for something you'll never be. Be cautious of those who promise they'll never hurt you, because from that person may come the hardest wound to heal. Distance doesn't define relationships. Sincere distances are far better than hypocritical closeness. If you sit at a table where others are being gossiped about, when you get up, you'll be the next target. Those who truly love you don't say it, they show it. Be careful with those who show great affection when there's nothing left to save. All that's left is to give thanks and move forward. It's the best thing you can do. Step down from the pedestal because no one is superior. We are all equals. If you don't understand this, you will be isolated and alone. We are all passing through this world, and in death, we will all be the same. Humility is the only attribute that can elevate you. Let them think you've failed, that you're out of resources, that you've faced setbacks in love. Don't flaunt your triumphs. Let them imagine whatever their envious minds wish, and you will see how you prosper. Do you know how to attract enemies? Be sharp, refined, authentic, and joyful, and with that you will bloom. Help everyone, love everyone, prosper, and you'll see your detractors emerge. Those who criticize you are the ones who wish to see you upset because they see in you what they will never be. From all my companions I absorbed life lessons, but the teachings I thought were my allies. Never share your stories with those who reveal the stories of others. Dismiss those who talk about you, and even better, rejoice that they do. Continue on your path and conquer your goals. Remember, no matter what happens, you will always have yourself. If they criticize you, smile. If they envy you, applaud. Show that you've succeeded in your journey. Take care of and appreciate those who support you. Those who mean harm will be handled by life itself. Everyone is devoted when it comes to commenting on the sins of others. Sometimes, even though we are made of flesh, we must act as if we are made of iron. If someone betrayed your trust, don't grant them the privilege of harboring hatred in you. Don't allow them to constantly plant a seed in you that poisons your heart. A drop of falsehood can corrupt an entire ocean of trust. Don't announce your future successes. They will push the steps from under you to make you fall. Write my angel to ask for protection. Don't boast about your dreams. Remember that envy is always on alert. Plan your actions so they come to fruition. Don't expose your projects until they become a reality. Everything returns in this existence. Malice returns to the sender, resentment to the one who nurtures it, lies to the one who spreads them, greed to the one who feels it. Seek happiness with all your might, and don't worry about others' opinions. Discontent people will always seek to criticize. Don't regret being who you are. Regret trying to be someone you're not. Don't beg for affection or company. Those who genuinely care about you will accept you with your flaws and virtues. I've learned to share not because I have much, but because I've felt the lack of everything. Understanding and forgiving foolishness. That's been my victory when the tongue outpaces the brain. Stay where there is mutual interest, mutual will, and mutual affection. This applies to both love and friendship. A person changes for two reasons: they've learned too much, or they've suffered too much. No flower competes with the one beside it, it simply blooms. Today's life is like this: 5,000 contacts on Facebook, 300 social relationships, 50 acquaintances on the street, 10 friends in adversity, 2 allies, mom and dad, and in defeat, 1 true friend, God. If they ignore you, become magic and disappear. Offer your silence to those who don't seek your words, and your absence to those who don't value your presence. There's no worse blind person than one who has already seen reality and chooses to close their eyes again. You can get far with lies, but you can't turn back. First, they reject you, then they envy you, and finally, they imitate you. Learn to eliminate someone with a simple step. Never mention them again. If they talk about me when I'm absent, it's because they fear my presence. Sometimes other people's comments bother me, but then I remember that I'm worse than what they say, and I move on. I'm not immaculate. I make mistakes. That's why I value those who stay by my side after knowing my flaws. Learn to exist without giving importance to what others think, because maybe they see in you what they wish they could be but simply cannot. When they criticize you, don't let their words affect you. You are more resilient than you think. You are unique. You are precious. Don't let someone else's negativity destabilize you. Remember that criticism is just an external opinion. It does not define your true worth or essence. Malicious words are like passing winds. They dissipate with time, while you remain in serenity. Don't waste your energy on futile debates. Focus instead on nurturing your development and being genuine. Show the world your greatness and your virtues, and let those who criticize you drown in their own bitterness. Write, God is my refuge, and you will not be harmed. Never forget that those who criticize you with anger and envy are the ones who wish to achieve what you have already conquered. Therefore, keep moving forward with determination and strength, showing the world your resilience and elevation. Don't be discouraged by others' words. Remember, you have the power to choose how to react and live. Surround yourself with people who support, value, and build a path of love and success. This is authenticity. Learn to look in the mirror with love and acceptance, and recognize that you have worth regardless of any opinion. You are unique, with talents to share, and those who criticize you only reveal their own bitterness. So when they speak ill of you, don't be discouraged or stop. Use those words as motivation to soar higher and without limits, showing through your example that greatness and love prevail, while negative words are just shadows that quickly fade. Never let criticism define or stop you. Move forward, continue radiating light, and achieve your dreams without restraint. Remember always that you are capable and deserving of the best, and that negative words hold no power over your luminous essence. When others speak poorly of you, it can be a discouraging and painful experience. Negative words can deeply wound, shake our confidence, and make us question our worth. However, in the midst of adversity, it's crucial to keep certain reflections in mind that can help us find the strength to face these situations with dignity and self-worth. Throughout life, we will inevitably face moments when others will speak ill of us. These may be unfair criticisms, harsh remarks, or malicious rumors. At such times, it can be challenging not to let these words affect us. Yet, we must remember that our value is not tied to the opinions of others. When someone speaks negatively about you, it's essential to remember that everyone views the world through their own unique perspectives and experiences. The negative words we hear often reveal more about the person speaking them than they do about us. Often, these criticisms stem from the fears, insecurities, or inner dissatisfaction of the person making them. We should not allow these projections to diminish our self-esteem or undermine our confidence. Rather than being consumed by sadness or anger, we can approach these situations as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Criticism can serve as a mirror that reflects aspects of our personality that we may need to work on or change. We can honestly assess whether there is any truth in those words and use that information to guide our personal development. However, it's equally important to distinguish between constructive and destructive criticism. Constructive criticism comes from those who genuinely care about us and wish for our well-being. We should be open to hearing their opinions and reflecting on how we can learn and grow from them. On the other hand, destructive criticism is aimed at bringing us down or discrediting us. Such remarks are often fueled by jealousy, envy, or the frustrations of the person delivering them. In these circumstances, it's essential to remember that the negative opinions of others do not define our worth nor dictate our path in life. Facing negative criticism can be difficult, but it's crucial to remain calm and not let it deeply affect us. We must remember that we are imperfect beings in a constant process of learning and development. We make mistakes, have areas that need improvement, and are continuously evolving. Criticism is merely an expression of our humanity and should not overshadow our strengths. It's important to surround ourselves with individuals who support us and recognize our true essence. Seek the company of friends, family, or mentors who foster a supportive and encouraging environment. These companions will highlight our qualities and motivate us to keep moving forward, even when others seek to bring us down. Dealing with negative criticism also requires building strong self-esteem and self-confidence. We need to learn to love and accept ourselves as we are, recognizing our strengths and embracing our imperfections. We must not allow the opinions of others to shape our self-image. Remember, negative criticisms do not reflect our true worth. We have the power to decide how these criticisms affect us and how we respond to them. We can choose not to see them as personal attacks but rather as opportunities for growth and empowerment. When others speak ill of you, keep your head high and do not let the negativity take hold of you. Focus instead on your achievements, goals, and all the positive things you have accomplished in life. Criticism may hurt, but it should not define or limit us. Learn to trust your own judgment and intuition. Know your values and principles, and stand by them firmly. Do not compare yourself to others, as everyone has their own path and unique circumstances. Remember that you are unique and have a special purpose in this world. When facing negative criticism, maintain your composure and respond with grace. Do not lower yourself to the level of those who attack you, as doing so only perpetuates the cycle of negativity. Instead, show compassion for them and understand that their behavior reflects their own insecurities and internal struggles. Remember that criticism is part of the human experience. Don't let it consume your joy and passion for life. Focus your energy on what truly matters: your personal growth, your relationships, and the realization of your dreams. Learn to separate your worth as a person from the words and opinions of others. You are much more than the labels and judgments that may be cast upon you. Do not allow criticism to define you or dictate your path. Remember that you alone are responsible for charting your own destiny and living an authentic and fulfilling life. When others speak ill of you, be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to feel the pain, but do not get stuck in it. Use this experience as a catalyst to grow and evolve into a better version of yourself. Remember that you are the architect of your own happiness and well-being. Do not place your self-worth in the hands of others. Cultivate inner confidence and self-love, and do not let the words of others divert you from the path to fulfillment. Facing criticism can be a challenge, but it is also an opportunity to learn to love and accept ourselves unconditionally. Do not let the opinions of others control your happiness, and most importantly, your inner peace. Continue moving forward with confidence, always remembering that you are stronger than you imagine. Your worth does not depend on the validation of others. You are the master of your own emotions, and you will not allow negative opinions to define you. Others' opinions reflect their own perceptions and not necessarily reality. Do not take criticism personally, as each person has their own experiences. Also, do not let negative opinions make you doubt your abilities and talents, because you are unique. Remember that you are responsible for your own happiness and well-being, not others. Learn to value your own opinions and trust your intuition. Do not seek external validation. Find validation within yourself. Refuse to let harsh words affect you. Remember that love and kindness have greater power. Cultivate a growth mindset. Use criticism as opportunities to learn and evolve. Do not compare yourself to others. Do not let their opinions make you feel inferior to them. Always remember that you are unique. Trust in your decisions and your ability to guide your own life. Do not let negative opinions limit you. Keep your dreams and goals alive. Do not succumb to social pressure. Stay true to yourself and your values. Remember that the most important opinion about yourself is your own. Don't get caught up in the drama and baseless criticism. Stay focused on what truly matters. Accept that you cannot please everyone, and that's okay. What matters is being authentic and true to yourself. Remember that negative views are temporary, while your self-esteem and self-confidence are lasting. Don't let words disturb your inner serenity and emotional balance. Maintain a positive mindset by focusing on your virtues rather than your vulnerabilities. Do not let fear of judgment prevent you from being genuine and expressing yourself authentically. Learn to separate your worth as an individual from the criticisms and opinions of others. Remember that you are capable of overcoming any challenge, including the negative opinions of others. Don't compare yourself to the illusory standards imposed by others. Be your own measure of success. Maintain composure in the face of criticism and don't allow it to drag you into negativity. Remember that others' opinions are just that, opinions, devoid of the power to define you. Do not allow criticism to affect your self-esteem and worth as an individual. Avoid the exhausting and impossible pursuit of trying to please everyone. Remember that negative opinions often reveal more about those who express them than about you. Don't let them derail you from your goals and purpose in life. Learn to discern between constructive and destructive criticism, choosing those that push you forward. Don't cling to the search for universal acceptance. Seek support and affection from those who truly value you. Remember that you are responsible for your own happiness, which includes not allowing others' opinions to affect you. Learn to set healthy boundaries and protect your emotional space. Don't worry about what others may think. Focus on living an authentic and meaningful life. Remember that you cannot control the opinions of others, but you can control your reaction to them. Don't let fear of rejection dominate you. Stay true to yourself, and you will attract people who genuinely value you. Above all, listen to your inner voice and trust your own decisions, even if they go against the opinion of others. Never doubt your dreams and aspirations. You are the sole architect of your life and don't need anyone's approval to live it fully. Don't let the fear of judgment from others prevent you from being authentic and living by your own values and goals. Learn to cultivate your self-esteem and security without depending on external validation. Remember that the criticisms of others are only one part of your story. Do not let them define your entire narrative. Don't feel compelled to explain or justify yourself to others. Your inner truth is enough. Surrounding yourself with people who support and encourage you is essential. Avoid those who bring you down. Don't question your abilities and talents because of others' gossip. Remember that true greatness arises from authenticity and staying true to yourself. Avoid comparing yourself to society's superficial standards and focus on your own development. Seek inner peace and tranquility, even in the face of others' tumultuous opinions. Reinforce the belief that you are capable of enduring adversity and maintaining your integrity, even in the face of criticism. Don't feel the need to please everyone. Seek first your own alignment with your inner self. Never forget that you are unique and extraordinary. Your distinctive qualities are what set you apart. Develop an attitude of openness and resilience, even in the face of the harshest criticism. Don't let the need to conform to others' expectations sway you from being true to yourself. Trust in your own judgment and in your ability to make wise and sound decisions. Self-love and self-acceptance are essential to not letting external opinions affect you. Cultivate a growth mindset and face criticism as opportunities for learning and strengthening. If criticism arises from a place of hurt or insecurity from others, respond with grace and kindness. Remember, their opinions do not define you.